Sixto. There could not be a better name.
I love the names on this team. They have Sixto Sanchez, and they have my favorite name probably in baseball right now, Jazz Chisholm.
To win a championship, not only do you need great players on the court, but you need good chemistry, which takes time to develop.
It's weird how the dynamic works between sports. But
showing emotion in baseball is terrible and should never be in the game.
Blame Luke Walton for that. They have a lot of young players that I believe can really excel in this league.
Corey Perry will give some veteran presence to the Canadians and to just help give some insights on what he did last year.
Justin Fields is a all-time talent, and we definitely need to take into consideration his health.
This was a trade that the Senators really hope would work out, as Matt Murray has won the Cup 2 times.
Even though this is Mr. Irrelevant, he may be Mr. Playing Time after this season's over.
It's just amazing, and I don't care what the Red Sox got for trading Mookie Betts and David Price. The Dodgers, in my opinion, win it. I don't have to see what players they gave up.
Charlie McAvoy is, I think, a Norris contender, a top 5 Norris contender this year.
When Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones make jokes about not valuing the safety position, well, we can make jokes about you not being in Super Bowl for 20-something years, but
I feel like Luka will take that next step, and if he can get a 3 ball consistently around 35%, I feel like they could become a contender.
Just goes to show the offense for the Dallas Stars could not keep up, and when the defense needed to step up, the Lightning's offense just overpowered them.
Yeah, I was impressed by their game. Braden Point, Andre Palat, Nikita Kucherov, that was the best line in the playoffs, no doubt.
What's up, everyone? This is Justin Goldman from the Goalie Guild and Lift the Mask, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Austin and Kevin.
What's up, y'all? As the NFL continues to start racking up, it's getting closer, and so more information is coming out, like the supplemental draft that just happened. Nothing really crazy there. It was just, as Austin explained to me, players, they needed more players because in the original draft, they gave up picks. So that happened, but schedules released, tickets released, and I don't think they've released merchandise, but you can buy tickets now, and they're all in Birmingham, Alabama, I believe, which is interesting, but it makes sense. All in one place. In case COVID happens, maybe they do a bubble, but they just have to take care of one stadium while they try to build up money for this year. And then next year, maybe we see them go into their cities. But we're going to talk about rivalries. And I'm going to say my first rivalry, it's going to be New Jersey versus Philadelphia. I think they're in close proximity to each other. That New Jersey and like Giants and Eagles, if some football fans, they may not just inherently like Philadelphia. So that is my first rivalry.
My first rivalry is Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Same state, same division. There's going to be a lot of bad blood there.
Okay. I was close to with that one, but mine for Pittsburgh is Michigan. So, there wasn't an Ohio team, so there couldn't be an Ohio State or against Michigan team, but I just picked Michigan and Pittsburgh because they were relatively close, sort of. What are your thoughts?
So for mine, I'm crossing divisions. I'm going Tampa and Michigan. Why? The Tom Brady connection. Who loves him more? I feel like that may come into conversation. Maybe Tom Brady retired from the NFL to play for the USFL.
Or he just he creates his own, the New England USFL team. New England Brady. The Brady Bunch. There we go, Brady Bunch. Even though he can buy the rights to that. He's got enough money. He can do it.
Yeah.
So Tampa, I'm going to have Tampa versus New Orleans. So Tampa versus New Orleans, if you want to talk about the Saints versus Tampa Bay Bucks and the rivalry that Tom Brady had with the Saints, there you go.
My next one is going to be New Jersey versus Houston. Reason being, they're not close, but there's a lot of Yankee fans in New Jersey. And we all know what happened between Houston and the Yankees. So I feel
Wait,
like there's going to be
what
a lot of
happened?
bad blood there.
What happened?
Oh,
Some,
I almost don't remember anymore. It's only that they cheated. But
oh, did they get punished
yeah,
for
I
that?
think there'll be some bad blood there between.
Is that a baseball thing?
No,
Does baseball exist?
that's a great question.
Well, yeah. Well, like the integrity of baseball, but we did get sidetracked. That is a good point. Houston for me is going to be Houston versus Birmingham. Interesting cities. Birmingham, the host of all the USFL games, and then I need to throw Houston in. And I think some people will just pick on Houston, and then Houston will try to pick on Birmingham. But I believe I got all my rivalries. What's your final rivalry?
My final rivalry is New Orleans versus Birmingham. They're close. And if you think about it, LSU is very close to New Orleans, and Alabama is very close to Birmingham. That's an SEC matchup. A lot of people from those two places do not like each other. I feel like that's the matchup that makes the most sense for a rivalry in this
It's
league.
very good take. We'll see what happens. Maybe New Orleans and Pittsburgh. Maybe that becomes a rivalry, but we don't know. We just had to list one for each team. Let us know your thoughts. Very excited for the USFL to start. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see what happens. And be on here to look out and see our opinions on the USFL as information starts to come out more. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.